I love this. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Voodoo Garden. My name is Ray. I will be your host, and I am all smiles today because I went out to the mailbox and I got a box. And it's got all kinds of strange stuff in it. Take a look at what this thing is. It's just remarkable. This is one funky looking bulb, isn't it? Strange. We have sugar cane. Yes, we do. We have sugar cane. I love it. Take a look. It is beautiful. I know it doesn't look like much, but you know, for me, this is fantastic. I am enjoying the heck out of this. And I have a whole bunch of them in here. I planted it all in one pot, which I probably shouldn't have done, but I really don't care. Just like clockwork, this thing decides to start tossing out flowers, and I couldn't be more happy. It's the holiday season. It's a holiday season, and I have my holiday cactus doing its job. Everybody has a job here, and this one is doing its job just perfectly. So in another episode or two, you're going to see a shocking amount of pink coming out of this plant. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. This is my bird of paradise that I grew from seed. And take a look at that flower. Is that bizarre or what? It's a whole bunch of flowers that came out. And I have no idea what the rhyme or reason is behind bird of paradise flowers. All I know is it's sort of flowering, but I think its first flower is a little bit mentally challenged. But luckily, look way back there. Yep, there's the second one. And hopefully this one will do better than the first one. I've been trying to pollinate it, but you know what? Being as inept as I am, I have no idea where the male and female parts of this flower is. It's a spray of color and grace, but there's no rhyme or reason that I can find to this flower. This is amazing. This is a Voodoo Lily. And this is its twin over here. I have to keep this one wrapped up in a paper towel because I'm trying to keep the names right. And I was out filming an episode on the Praxis channel, and I opened this box, and all kinds of fun stuff happened. So if you want to see something really strange, go over to the Praxis 55712 channel and check it out. It is actually kind of a strange occurrence. And I have lavender morning glory tree. And some people have grown morning glory, but these are called morning glory tree. And I looked it up online. That is fascinating. And one other thing that's in this box is yard-long beans. Doesn't sound very remarkable, yard-long beans, but think about it. The plant isn't a yard long. The bean itself is a yard long, and in the United States, a yard is 3 feet long. That is fantastic. So I got some yard-long green bean seeds, and I'm not going to plant these in the garden. I'm not going to plant them in the Voodoo Garden because I really don't have luck growing green beans in the Voodoo Garden. I tried one year and it didn't work out very well. So I'm going to save these and I'm going to grow these outside, but I'm not going to grow them in my garden. Nope. I'm going to plant these all over the property and see if I can grow these wild and let them go nuts. So see what the wildlife thinks of yard-long green beans. That is something else. Thank you so much, Billy. And I wanted to bring this up because this brought, you know, I was going to mention something and do an episode. And I was trying to figure out how to do it. And then I went to the mailbox. I thought, I know exactly how to do it. So everything works out pretty good. I'm kind of even Steven when it comes to this kind of stuff. Things kind of work their way out. What I'm doing over on the Praxis 55712 channel this winter, since I'm unable to be outside doing a lot of stuff, I'm going to open up Weekend Edition again. And Weekend Edition, for those of you who don't know what it is you write me a letter. You write me a letter, a real-life letter, put it in an envelope, send it to me, and I read it on the air, and I answer your gardening questions. Your gardening questions, your chicken questions, anything around the farm. Basically, any question that you might have, I'm going to answer to the best of my ability, and I'm going to do it right off the top of my head. I'm not going to research it. I'm going to open the letter right in front of you, and so I'm going to give you my best answer to your question. I'm not going to give you the internets. I'm not going to give you Wikipedias. I'm not going to give you a link. I'm going to give you what I know or what I don't know or what my best guess is. So if you want to know what I think and if you want to get my information, my personal information, send me that letter over on the Praxis 55712 channel. But also I want to keep it even. So over here on the Voodoo Garden, if you would like to send me a letter or send me a box of weird stuff, that is perfectly fine too. I never say no to a package because, come on, everybody loves getting a box in the mail. So if you ever do want to send anything, please feel free to do it. I am very happy to receive your gifts. And let me tell you something. I actually really do appreciate the generosity, and I recognize that it is a generous gift because people send me so many things and I don't always have the time to express my gratitude. So every now and then I like to actually stop and say thank you. Thank you for the things, for the shirts, for the seeds, for the gifts, the treats, all the fun stuff, rascal fun stuff, all the things, and also the letters. Some people just send a letter and they tell me how this has affected them, and that really does keep me going. But as far as the voodoo stuff, this is really going to help with the voodoo garden. It's going to really give it a new dimension because I want to grow these. I want to grow these. I want to get these planted right now, but I wanted to do this episode to say thank you for that. And also, if you have a question concerning indoor gardening, lighting, fertilization, anything at all having to do with growing your stuff indoors or during the winter, or anything plant related, please send it to the Voodoo Garden. And the address, if you go down to the below this video and you click show more, click those two words, it'll expand out magically because this is the Voodoo Garden. Magically, it'll show my name and my mailing address. And I'm not afraid to give you my mailing address because I'm not hiding from anybody. Some people don't want to give out their information. I feel that that's perfectly fine. But my personal outlook on this is I'm not afraid of my friends. And so if you want to mail me a letter, if you want to ask me a question, feel free to mail it. I can't guarantee every single thing will get shown online, but I will make you this promise. I will do everything I can and film as often as I can to get the most out of everything that I'm getting from you and get it out there. And also, when I'm not getting letters, I'm also going to watch during the winter since I have extra time and I'm not playing video games. I'm going to be watching more videos. Since I'm not doing as much outside, I have more time inside. I'm going to be watching other people's channels. So if you have a YouTube channel and you're doing something out there, feel free to send me a letter and tell me about it. And send it to me in a letter, and I'm going to check out your channel and I'm going to see what's going on there. And if you don't mind, I would actually watch a couple of your videos, and I'd like to tell people what I see. And I can't guarantee I'm going to look at everybody's channel, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what other people are doing and then bring it to the attention of the audience here at the Voodoo Garden, just in case you guys want to see something a little bit different and keep the gardening fever going until spring. I hope I explained that okay. I'm really, really hungry right now, and I wanted to film this, and I started to film earlier, and then I stopped the camera for a second, and then I realized I didn't even turn the camera on. Now, I was sitting here talking to a dead camera. I felt like a fool. So, yeah, I started all over again. Yeah, my life is a circus. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for joining me in the Voodoo Garden. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the really quick tour, and I hope to hear from you live and in person and in the mailbox. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. This is Ray. I'm out of here.